So, hi everybody. Good morning, good morning. It's Sunday. Happy Sunday, you guys. I am not off work, so I'm just preparing some breakfast now before I go to work, you guys. I am going to be cooking some healthy stuff, and some of the stuff is from the 99-cent only stores, and I'm going to tell you about that in just a moment. Anyways, God bless you all, and I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching our vlogs. If you are liking our vlogs, go ahead and thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and definitely watch the vlog all the way through. So yeah, so let me show you what we're having for breakfast, and throughout the video I'll probably be drinking my OJ. So I insist you guys go get yourself a good old cup of OJ coffee, whatever you like to drink. And yeah, so let me go ahead and show you what I'm making for breakfast. Okay, so for breakfast, I have at least 1 tablespoon of butter. I'm going to make this work. This is a salt-free butter, and it's not vegan or anything like that, so I'm going to have that. And then I'm going to have definitely the 99-cent on the store turkey bacon, the Oscar Mayer brand. We're having that this morning. And then I picked up some Thomas swirl cinnamon bread from the 99-cent store, and we're going to eat that. And then we got some Market Pantry reduced fat Kobe jack cheese. These are the individual like snacking jack cheese bars. So I'm just going to use one of these for the eggs, and we have 5 eggs here because Mama's going to join me for breakfast this morning, and I'm excited. But we got this cheese from Target. So this is all we having for breakfast. I'm probably going to drizzle some honey or some syrup on AJJ's, but I'll probably just have mine's dry toast, and I don't know what Mom's going to do. But yes, so let's get to cooking. So I got my pan on a medium. I'm going to just turn it up just a tad bit once I put the butter in there because I don't want the butter to brown. The things that you would need for making your turkey bacon is just a nice flat spatula or whatever you have on hand, like fork or whatever. And then to portion size out the butter, because we're not just definitely putting the butter in the hot pan all at once. It's just a normal little spoon, so I'm just going to quite portion it out like this, scoop it out, and let it melt first, and then I'm going to turn up the heat on it. And then I'm probably going to put like maybe 5 slices of turkey bacon in this pan. And then I'm going to turn up the heat, and I'll be right back. So definitely, if you don't want all the sodium and salt on your bacon definitely go ahead and not wash it, like literally wash it, but just warm it up a little bit of cold water. And that's going to keep your bacon it's going to make your bacon without a lot of salt, and then it's actually going to keep your bacon from not streaking as you are cooking the turkey bacon. So each and every time you use meat products, make sure you wash your hands and antibiotic soap so that you can get all that meat product off your hand, because that is very unsanitized to be walking around with meat product on your hand and all that bacteria. Also, I want to say, if you are a newbie in the kitchen, make sure that you wear some type of hair bonnet or some type of hairnet or do-rag in the kitchen so that your hair will not be flying in the food. Nobody wants to eat hair in their food, and nobody wants to be surprised at that either. So, just a little friendly reminder to put your something over your hair, like a cap or something like that. So, yeah. So as you can tell, the turkey bacon is cooking. It's bubbling. Turkey bacon really doesn't take that long to cook due to its turkey bacon. Turkey really doesn't have like a Pacific time, like a long time to cook. So if you want it to be brown or whatever, definitely turn the heat up a little bit and continue to turn it or whatever so that it won't burn, but it'll give you that nice brown coat on it. So I'm going to continue to turn mine because I do like a nice brown coat on my turkey bacon. So yeah. Don't be afraid to touch the turkey bacon because even though it's in a pan, it's hot. Don't be afraid to touch it if you're a grown up or teens. So that's what the turkey bacon is looking like right now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that like 2 times and then I'll be right back, you guys. So this is the kind of bacon that I like. I still have these 2 in there because they're acting like they need special attention and special like spoilage or whatever. So I'm just hanging in there and getting it done. But this is the type of bacon I like, turkey bacon I like, and yeah. Come on, act right up in here. So I'm going in with another little spoonful of butter for the bread. And definitely you want to go ahead and wash out your pan, but I'm just showing you that I'm just going to put this much of butter in this pan for the bread. But first I know I need to wash this skillet out because I definitely want that bacon taste on the bread. So I definitely decided to go ahead and spread the butter on the bread because I think it would be like more better for it to melt in the pan real quickly and get the bread done so I can get to the eggs. But you want to definitely face the butter downwards towards the pan. This side right here, I definitely won't put any butter on. I just want a normal coat, one-sided coat of butter. So I'm going to show you how I did it. I just got a little butter, like just a little tad bit of butter on my bread, on my knife, and then I'm just going to constantly spread it all over the cinnamon raisin bread, and then I'm going to just face the butter side down in the pan. And then I'm going to turn up the heat a little bit because I normally turn down the skillet once I'm not really using it. I turn it down on medium, so I'm going to turn it up just a little bit under high. And then let that do its thing and brown, and I'll show you what it's gonna look like when it's done. So I managed to get like 4 slices of bread in this pan. I just want a nice brown coat. I don't want like a dark brown coat on these. So I'm just gonna turn those first ones over that we did first and see what kind of coat we got on that. And that's a nice, that's a nice brown for me. And I know like my family loves like a nice brown coat. They don't like a dark brown coat. So I'll be right back. So as you see, we have some nice bread here. And next I'm going to be making the eggs. So I'm going to do that same method that I did earlier. And let me just put another little top on top of here so it can stay a little warm. I'm just going to actually put all the butter in here. I know you guys probably like, that's not enough butter for them eggs, but we're going to make it work today. Because I really don't have the butter that I normally use, which is the butter I showed you previously in my vlogs that I have recently discovered. And this is a fresh washed pan. I told you guys to actually wash your pan each time after you use it. Especially with bread, you definitely do not want like bread crumbs in your eggs. So today I'm going to step out of my comfort zone when using salt or whatever, because I ran out of my Aromat seasoning. I'm just waiting on it to come in from Amazon, but I'm just going to use some of this Cajun seasoning in my eggs just to give it a little flavor. And yeah, so normally what I do with my eggs is I just grab a fork or so, any kind of fork, and I wash the fork off. So I just normally crack them in there. I hope you guys can see over here, but it will be very wise of me to take the eggs out and just crack them in a bowl. Make sure you have like a napkin aside so you can put these on the napkin, because you definitely do not want none of this dripping on your floors or in your cabinet. And I crack like 1 or 2 times. But you need to watch the egg as it goes in the bowl, because sometimes you can get like little eggshells in there. So I normally go ahead and mix the egg. Actually, let me just wanted to focus in a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. I just go ahead and mix, and then I add like a little milk product. I kind of feel like I bought soy milk, but I think I left it at the condo. So I just put a little bit of milk in there, because this milk is going to get those eggs nice and fluffy. You can also make omelet with this too as well. If you hear talking in the background, that's my mom talking to the next door neighbor. I don't know, during the seasons, like in Dallas, coyotes like come out, and possums come out and stuff like that. So we don't really see that a lot. So she's really surprised that we have that type of stuff here. So anyways, what I do is just go ahead and pour it in the pan. Get all that egg in the pan. And then I'll start putting the seasoning. I'm not going to put a lot of seasoning because I don't want a lot of salt in there. And then I'm probably going to have to wind up, like, find some more butter or whatever. But what I do with this, I normally take a knife. I'm just going to take a knife that I have on hand. And I use this for the butter. So what I do with this is that the cheese, I take it and I just kind of cut it like so, and then just start cutting. And don't worry about you like having big chunks of cheese in here, because this cheese is going to melt once you start mixing it in with the egg. Also, after you get through doing all this, make sure you wash your hands and you wash that bowl, because you are using egg product. So I'll be right back, because I definitely need to wash my hand, because I've used egg product and I've used cheese product. Okay, so I've turned the heat up on the, put this cheese in here. Okay, so I turned the heat up from a medium heat to under a high heat so that this can go ahead and start cooking properly. You definitely don't want your eggs substance to sit no longer than 5 minutes because that is really bad. So this is what your pan's gonna look like, and I'm probably gonna have a tough time trying to wash this pan out, but I'm gonna get it done. But when I let the cheese melt in here, it kind of melt down into the pan, which is not a big issue. So I would definitely say my advice is to wait to put the cheese in there until the egg is fully cooked. But this is what the eggs look like, and they're nice and fluffy. So because we added the milk and we mixed it in with the eggs, and it became a nice fluffy egg. And these eggs are done, so I'll be right back with a plate. Okay, so I'm finished. I'm done. The stove is off. The area is clean. Everything is clean except that pot, because with that egg and the cheese mixture in the pot, it was sticking in there. So what I did was just added some a little bit of vinegar and a little bit of baking soda and a little bit of the cleaning product, Honest cleaning product that I use, and I put them all in there, just a teaspoon of each in there, and I'm just letting it soak just a little bit. Just letting it soak. And then anyways, I got something on my lip. I haven't even been eating, but I just think my lip is peeling. Okay, so I made AJG his plate, and this is what it looks like. Just eggs, toast, and turkey bacon, you guys. And I'm probably going to get him some OJ. I'm probably going to have some OJ. And then I don't know what mom's going to have because we're eating with mom this morning. So this is what we have. The eggs, the toast, and the turkey bacon. So I just want to keep everything warm and covered. But yeah, thank you guys for looking at my breakfast healthy option 99-cent store only breakfast. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like our vlog and subscribe to our channel, and tell everybody you know about Under Our Little AJJ TV. And we love you all. Peace. I wanted to show you guys my plate, what I'm having. On my toast, I'm using the Peter Pan Simply Ground peanut butter, and this is the honey roasted peanut butter. I really love this. I live by this peanut butter. I have to have this peanut butter because it is so good and crunchy. If you don't like peanuts, crunchy peanuts, you can definitely use their they have another one that is like ground up so that it's like regular peanut butter. But yeah, okay, so this is my plate, and I just added some peanut butter to my toast, and then I just have the eggs and the turkey bacon. I am about to chow down. I am about to gobble that up, okay, because I'm so hungry. It is 9:58, and it's in the morning, so I am super hungry. I normally don't eat breakfast. I know that's bad, but yeah. So with that said, I'll see you guys later. I know I kind of ended the vlog, but I'm probably going to just edit and add this clip onto it because I just definitely wanted to go ahead and show you guys. Oh, and I'll probably drink my coconut water as well that I got from Dollar Tree. So yeah, and then there's my little man running with his little trains. It's time for Clifford. Okay, I definitely gotta go because your girl likes Clifford too. So we're gonna watch Clifford, lay in the bed and watch Clifford together. It's just gonna be like a lazy day or whatever. So yeah, peace.